Each year we come together in celebration of the year of work that we have done in partnership with our stakeholders in the community. And it's important to recognize that that effort is a partnership. And so we want to recognize those partners specifically that have stood out in the course of the year. I have the pleasure, as the first CEO award for myself, to be able to acknowledge Patrick Wright, who is, at this point, I think one of the most shining stars in our area. For those of you who have been in the state of Maine for some time, as I have off and on, you can remember the days in which the downtown was a bustling place, in which that was where commerce happened, that was where gossip happened, that was where the buzz was. But our economy has changed, and over the last 4 or 5 decades, our downtowns have emptied out. And oftentimes, coming from Calais, it was a very robust downtown when I was a child, and it looks very different now. And yet there is an effort throughout our state to revitalize, to bring back energy, to bring back life back into those community centers. And those efforts are not only about taking existing merchants that are there to bring them together in collaboration to perhaps give them things like health insurance and other kinds of efforts, but also to take a look at how to create a sense of community center, enticing other new businesses into the community. And if you've been watching Gardner over the last 4 or 5 years, it has transformed. It has moved from a place in which it has been really essentially an abandoned mill town to a place that is vibrant, that I never know what's going to be on that Main Street next. There's some really great stuff happening there. And in thinking about what Patrick has been doing with Gardner Main Street, it really is a transformation. And we are in the transformation business. We're in the change business. And so is he. We had a great lunch at A1 together, and it was amazing to me the similarities between someone who's in the behavioral health field and someone who is in the downtown merchant transformation business, and how transformation is transformation. And we wanted to celebrate his efforts and Gardner's efforts, but in particular, Patrick, your efforts. Really an outstanding job in Gardner Main Street. So this year's recipient of the CEO Award is Patrick Wright. So similar to the statement that I read earlier, I won't read each one of them. I'll leave those to the recipients. But Senator Collins has also has signed an acknowledgement of the award, also in particular for this case for Patrick.
Thank you very much. All right. Thanks, Mike, and I want to say thank you to the Board of Directors and all of the staff at Crisis and Counseling for this honor, and of course for all the great work that you do every day. When I met Mike to talk about this recognition and to get to know him a little bit better, one of the first things I said was, you know, Mike, I'm really honored, but I'm also really not sure why the heck I'm getting this award. You see, I do economic development downtown, and I'm sure that there's lots of other people in this, probably in this room, who've done a lot more in the field who deserve the recognition. And as I'm sure you've all come to know about Mike and his great nuggets of wisdom, I was able to gain some fresh insight. And frankly, it's helped me feel more passionate about the value of the work that I'm doing on a daily basis. And I thank you for that. You see, I learned how much the impact the health of a community has on the health of its individuals. I also learned that those who are susceptible to substance and mental health issues are affected by their surroundings to an even greater extent. And since that conversation, I've had the opportunity to reflect a little bit more about this. In Gardner, we've taken the approach that community development is economic development. And we're working not only on filling storefronts, but also on filling hearts and minds. We've done this by determining our core values and our common goals, by adopting a culture of excellence and action, and by being proud of our good work. Now, the beauty of this is that the more we do it, the more people are affected, and the more people that are affected, the more people do it. And what I think you're seeing in Gardner now is that we're reaching a critical mass to achieve our potential. So I'd just like to take one moment to see if we can help move towards that critical mass even further and even faster tonight. And I want you to all recognize that no matter what position you have in your community, everyone here has the opportunity to make a real difference. So I just wanted to share with you really quick to a simple mantra that I've made the commitment to my community in my own life, and I'd ask you to consider joining me. And it's 5, 10, 15. I give 5 hours of my time a month. 10, I give 10% of my income to charity after taxes. And 15, I take 15 minutes each day to try and make a real connection with someone. So I hope you'll join me and do everything you can to make your community a better place. Thank you very much.